Hi, my name is Cathi Hargaden and I run the Feng Shui Show.com. I just thought I'd give you a few pointers today on somebody who is an entrepreneur and how to set up their environments, because increasingly, right across the world now, more and more people are working from home. They're starting their own businesses, so it's a very exciting time. However, I can give you just a few tips on the Feng Shui placement that can really help you focus and get the results that you truly want. So come this way and let's start with this amazing desk in front. It's a grand desk. The person is very dedicated, as we can see. They've got everything in place. However, number one, behind here the wall is supportive, but they need a picture that suggests strength. So that could be the element of earth. Earth, anything to do with the earth, a tree or a mountain, so that when they're commanding their business, they've got support behind them on a subliminal level. It could be an animal, a strong animal. So if you're in maybe a trading scenario and you have to be quite tenacious and persistent, then you might want a tiger or a lion. It's your choice, and this is what is so fantastic about Feng Shui. I can give you the elements and you then use that personally. What is it that personally you like? So, second point on here is, can you see this beam going across in this person's house? The beam falls almost onto the table. Well, it does, it falls over. And this is quite overbearing and overpowering. So this person needs to shift their desk either right out over here, away from the beam, or onto the other side. Because we know that beams have it's almost like it's dividing the office, so it's dividing the job, and creates a conflict just by working with a beam over your head. So that's number two. Number three is that if you're sitting here, let me just demonstrate. If you're sitting here, you have to look at what it is you're focusing on in front of you. So here, we have a picture that really doesn't define where this person wants to go in their life. It's a picture, I don't want to be criticising, but we need to have a focus point. We need to, when we look up from our desk, when we sit back to relax, that there we are looking at something that tells us where is it we want to go. What is our vision? Why are you working? Why are you doing all this work? And so often people put up a picture of a fantastic place they want to live in, or something they want to have, or it could be a feeling, it could be a family. So that is up to you. I can't dictate to you, but these are just little pointers that really could help the energy around you as you work from your desk. So that's point three. Point four is, if you're an entrepreneur, you should always have the element of wood around you. So some kind of plant. So we have a plant here which happens to be, the compass direction is the northwest. And the northwest is all about helpful people. It's a metallic element. So we want something that indicates how you're being helped by other people, or anything to do with business. So having a phone here or a light here to lighten this area is really productive. I know myself, I have a phone, a nice silver phone, so it's symbolising that all communication is what you need for networking, especially in this entrepreneurial world. Networking is a must. And just to say that on the next point, in this particular property, we have what's called a missing area, and maybe you might want to just have a look over here. There is an outside area which is not really part of the house. So what you need to do, if I can just see here on this particular pillar as I look outside the window, you want to bring in a little mirror here to symbolically suggest bringing in the rest of the house to join it. So you're actually living in a square. Okay? You can actually even feng shui your desk. Yes, it's possible to do that. It's possible to have your phone here. Yes, if you're right-handed. It's a little bit quieter this part of the desk. This is the more spiritual self-knowledge area. This is more the business area. This is the personal relationship area. And this over here is more about your good fortune and who you attract into your business. So there are small things that you can do. You can have your little plant here. You could have your little money plant here in this part of the desk. This is not the compass now for the desk. I'm not using that. I'm just using it in terms of where you sit. You can have a triangle here, or something that is a trophy. You've discovered something. You're famous for something. You're well known, or something you want to be known as, good as. That can be symbolised here. So everything you're looking at is subliminally affecting you in supporting you as to where you want to go in your business. And all this is very important, because if you are in chaos, if you've got papers all over the place and you haven't used a space clearing kit to clear this space, then you're working with the energies of the previous owner. And some of the ideas around the space clearing, what I mean by space clearing is cleansing it. You can use incense, or you can use this particular method of a sage stick. Do be very careful when you light this, of course, and just allow the smoke from this sage stick, it's sage and lavender, and just waft it around all the parts of your home or your workspace. And this allows the space to be cleansed. And you will get a lot of smoke, of course you will. So be aware of your smoke alarms. It shouldn't go off. I've tried it in my apartment, it's no problem. But be very careful when you finish with it. You dip it in a bit of water. And then you leave the smoke hanging and you go out for a couple of hours. When you come back, the smoke will still be settled in the home, the space. You open the windows and allow everything that's been dislodged to leave. And remember this, that most success comes from what is invisible. That is the invisible inner architecture. So the things that we can't see are often the things that are influencing us all the time. But these little tips I've given you about the plant, about the picture behind you, about what is in front of you, even the colours of blue, lapis lazuli blue, the colours of blue for communication are very important, especially on the phone. You need to be very earthed when you're talking to people, so you want colours of terracotta or orange or yellow, so that actually stabilises you. You're not working from the head all the time. People can pick up if you're a bit too frantic and frenetic, and that's not always good for negotiations. But blue is the prime colour for communication. So can you see how you can influence your own work entrepreneurial environment by just doing a few of the tips I've already mentioned here in this video? Any questions, you can contact me on wealthyspaces@gmail.com. But until next time, thank you.